The girl is taking a bath in the bathtub. However, it turned out that there was a thief in the house. Unexpectedly, the girl remained very calm. It was actually the thief, who was scared to the point of almost wetting himself. Seeing that the girl was not afraid at all, the man gathered his courage and walked up to the girl. He said that he was there to steal things. To his surprise, the girl was surprisingly kind. She even directly told him the password to the safe at home. Then she reminded him to remember to close the door when leaving. The man was instantly dumbfounded. It was the first time he had encountered such a kind person. At that moment, he noticed the medication on the table. He immediately realized that the girl might want to commit suicide. But when he picked it up, he found out it was just a bottle of antibiotics. The man was also surprisingly kind, and told the girl that this wouldn't kill her. He then kindly helped the girl find another bottle of medicine. He said that taking this one would definitely be lethal. The girl, upon seeing this, expressed her gratitude by saying thank you. Then he poured all the medicine into his mouth in one breath. Then he lay back in the bathtub again. The man didn't say anything after seeing this. He went outside and moved all the valuable things from the girl's house into the car. After everything was done, the man drove away without looking back. But halfway through the journey, he turned back and returned to the girl's house. Although he was not a good person, he couldn't bear to watch someone die in front of him. He hurriedly rushed to the bathroom and helped the girl remove the medicine. Then he not only tenderly carried the girl to the bed, but also covered her with a blanket. Perhaps he was afraid that the girl would seek death again when she woke up. He decided to stay here temporarily. As Ba Xiao was a poor man, he was full of curiosity about the lives of the rich. He would play with the piano in the house and admire the murals on the walls. In addition, he will dance along with the music. He will also wear boxing gloves and throw punches. When he gets tired of playing, he will sit in front of the bed holding popcorn and watching a movie. At this moment, the girl woke up from her sleep. The moment she saw the man, she knew that the man had saved her, but she didn't appreciate the man. Instead, she felt the man was meddling. But no matter what she said, the man seemed to have latched onto her. Wherever she went, the man would follow. This made the girl somewhat annoyed. She questioned the man what he wanted. The man said he was afraid she might commit suicide. That's why he followed her closely. The girl was almost amused, warning the man not to meddle anymore. However, the man refused to leave. He kept advising the girl on the side, encouraging the girl to be more open-minded, saying there's no obstacle in life that can't be overcome. Not only that, the man even took the initiative to cook dinner for the girl. Maybe she felt the man was kind-hearted. Maybe she wanted someone to confide in. The girl finally revealed why she attempted suicide. It turns out the girl had a boyfriend of 5 years. They were already engaged. They were about to have their wedding. But then her best friend interfered and stole her boyfriend. She couldn't handle the blow, so she chose to attempt suicide. As she mentioned this, the girl couldn't help but fall back into pain. Seeing this, the man quickly comforted the girl, saying it was clearly the fault of your ex-boyfriend and best friend. You don't need to punish yourself for others' mistakes. Even if you were to leave this world like this, they wouldn't feel an ounce of guilt. Instead, they would continue to live without a care. Wait for some time. They might even forget about your existence. So what you should do is to cheer up, live your life happily. At the same time, try to accept new emotions. When they see you happier than them, their hearts will definitely feel extremely uncomfortable. And that is the best revenge against them. Perhaps it was the man's words that had an effect. The girl's mood has clearly improved a lot. She even fell asleep lying on the man's body, and looking at the girl who fell into a deep sleep. For some reason, a faint feeling of affection arose in the man's heart. The next day, the man woke up early and prepared breakfast for the girl. He thought that after last night's consolation, the girl had given up on the idea of suicide. The girl had returned to her original state because she still loved her ex-boyfriend. She couldn't accept the fact that her ex-boyfriend was with her best friend. The man noticed, prepared to continue comforting the girl. However, the girl's emotions became more and more agitated. Seeing this, the man had to change his approach. He told the girl, if she still wanted to commit suicide, he wouldn't stop her, but hoped the girl would have a last meal with him. The girl didn't want to agree at first, but the man insisted that if she didn't agree, he would follow her around and not give her any chance to commit suicide. Seeing that the man was serious, the girl reluctantly agreed. And so, the man took the girl out to buy ingredients. Along the way, they breathed fresh air and felt the warm sunlight. At this moment, the two of them looked like a couple in love. But when they returned, the girl's mood became low again. Seeing this, the man asked the girl to change her clothes. Since it's the last meal, why not dress up nicely? It's also a closure for one's life. To put a perfect end, the girl also found it quite reasonable after listening. So they went to the dressing room to change clothes. The man also found a suit in his car to change into. At the moment he saw the girl, the man was instantly amazed. While looking at the man's appearance, the girl suddenly felt a bit shy. Afterwards, they were like a couple, enjoying a candlelit dinner together, also chatting about interesting things in life together. After finishing the meal, they danced gracefully to the beautiful music. They also played with toy cars like children. Besides that, they would sing loudly together. They would also play card games together. At this moment, they forgot all their worries and unhappiness. Soon, the girl remembered her ex-boyfriend again. Her emotions started to turn negative again. The man hurriedly tried to tell some jokes to distract the girl's attention. However, the girl ended up getting angry at him. Then she ran aside to call her ex-boyfriend. She humbly begged her ex-boyfriend to come back to her. The girl's behavior completely turned the man off. So, in a fit of anger, he prepared to leave. Seeing this, the girl hastily stood in front of the car, asking the man where he was going. The man expressed that he was tired, telling the girl to do whatever she wanted, saying he didn't want to deal with it anymore. After saying that, he drove off without looking back. She sat on the ground in pain, crying her heart out. Meanwhile, on the other side, the man's heart was still filled with anger. He felt that the girl was beyond help. Even though her ex-boyfriend had hurt her like that, she actually humbled herself to beg her ex-boyfriend to get back together. It's just deserved to be treated like trash. However, the man himself was not aware. Was because he had already fallen in love with the girl. After calming down, he couldn't help but worry about the girl. He hurriedly ran back to the girl's house. However, he found the door tightly locked. He panicked immediately. He desperately shouted the girl's name, but there was no response. So he immediately climbed over the nearby wall. He found the girl motionless in the swimming pool. He quickly rescued the girl, and quickly started performing CPR. Fortunately, the rescue was timely. It saved the girl's life, after experiencing a near-death, who she should cherish. So when the man was about to leave, she called out to the man, "Can you stay? Stay in the room? Yes? Can we cover ourselves with a blanket to sleep? Okay." And so the two of them spent a wonderful night. When the man was making breakfast for the girl, a couple walked in. It turned out to be the girl's ex-boyfriend and her best friend. It turned out to be the ex-boyfriend's house. At this moment, the ex-boyfriend took out his phone to call the police. But the man snatched it away. Then, encouraged by the man, the girl scolded her ex-boyfriend and best friend harshly. Afterwards, in the bewildered expressions of the two, the man took the girl and left gracefully. When they got into the car, they couldn't help but burst into laughter. Later, the man took the girl to his own house, ready to start a new life. However, when he opened the door, he found that the house had been completely ransacked. The man was dumbfounded. He had always been the one to steal from others' homes. He never expected that one day his own home would be stolen from. But the man was not angry, because he had found his true love.